Hello everyone, and welcome back to NiftyCraft. This episode is episode 7, and as I was logging in to start recording, I stumbled across something. I had logged in inside here, so I didn't know what it was. Went out this way, and then I quickly found out at the door, which says enter at your own risk, which likely means we've been pranked. Probably shouldn't have pressed that button, but okay. There we go. Safe and sound. What on earth is this? Okay, I take it they wouldn't want the people on this server aren't the sort of people to want to completely destroy everything that I have. Well, the source of everything that I have. That's valuable, at least. I would say that I don't really have too much to worry about this prank. It's just annoying. What is down here? What is this? Deep slate. Some boundaries are not meant to be crossed. Let me guess. If you take the book... No? What happens? Well, anyway, thanks for the sticky pistons. I've cleaned up the mess that has been made. Well, I say I've cleaned it up. I've got rid of all the bits that were placed. It's just I haven't replaced all the bits that were destroyed. And that's the bit I am going to do now. So, I have completely cleaned up the mess, and it is basically back to normal now. Although, unless grass gets in here, well, it is in here, but unless grass spreads, it's going to be very annoying still. Also, I need to actually craft stuff for the door, because it's very annoying. I'm going to just have to use that one lever for now. So, anyway, now I've cleared this out, I think it's probably right to just continue trade as normal. So now I've fixed that problem, I've got the chest lined back up, and I've got the good pickaxe that was given to me. And oh wow, it's a relatively cheap enchantment. I ought to come up with a name for this thing as well. Lucky. No. Lucky Luck face. Perfect. I now have a pickaxe called Lucky Face. I do like this pickaxe, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have an Unbreaking 3 book, but I should be able to go about that relatively easily in the future. Because mending is more important than Unbreaking 3, in my opinion. And first, I actually do still need to get an XP farm, which is something I want to do. For now, though, I am going to head to the shopping district, and hopefully I have made some sales, although unfortunately that will mean I'll have to do the long and tedious job of actually restocking. Now, that is a drowned with a trident, and why it's shooting that way is beyond me, and there's a creeper. How did that why did that... Okay. Well, I was about to say that trident guy has got horrible aim, but turns out it doesn't. And I ought to run and sleep, and hopefully the shelter that was here, and it still is, has a bed in it. Although I get the feeling that I did take it, and why did I have to leave in the night? What? Is it above ground? The Trident Man is above ground and he is in here. Right. Damn, he didn't drop a Trident. It's unfortunate. Oh, no, it's fine. It's daytime now. Problem solved. The sound of another drowned dying. Why are they coming above water? Why? I have not made a single sail. And why is there loads of stuff here? So, I am over at the railway sort of base, but I'm not actually going to be working on the railway. I'm going to be working on the foundations for everything that's going to go here. That does include the railway station, but not the railway itself. I'm not going to be lining it up. Well, I will be, but not exactly with all the slabs and or actually building it. I simply need to get an idea of all the stuff that's going to go here. So I've laid down the foundations for some of the paths, like one that's going around here. There's going to be buildings in the centre and hopefully out in the rim. I don't believe that I am going to put any buildings along here, because there simply isn't that much space. I'll also be connecting this path to this path, of course. I'm just wondering where exactly to do it along, because I'm thinking I should put a building here. Well, after some more pathing, my shovel has completely broken, and I've got nothing else to use to replace it. So that means I'm just going to have to go over quickly and grab a new one. It also means I'm very happy that I decided to gather some sticks and trade them, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to get this shovel without just having to go and get sticks purposely for it. So I've done all of these paths, and of course covered a bit of the ravine, and I do intend to start doing the framework of the shops, but not right now because I can't be bothered. Also, there will be houses, won't be just shops. They'll likely be along here. And also, there will be a church, because why not? And I have a sort of cool idea for a church. So, I'll likely be using that idea. Although I will try, of course, have to test it in a testing world, because last time I built something and didn't test it on a testing world, that horrific structure was made, and I don't want to repeat a mistake like that again. Okay, well, I am in the staircase in my starter base, and the reason for that is I am actually going to go to the geode. Now, I'm not sure how much resources there are, but I'm going to try anyway, and it's because I want to get the calcite for the church building that I'm planning to make. Now, I did go in a testing world, and it looks somewhat okay, and not like a complete disaster. Also, I forgot this gravel was completely here, so maybe on the way back, see how much space I've got in my inventory, and then mine it all, because that is desperately needed. Oh, and it's over here as well. Wow, there's a lot of gravel deposits. You know what? In future, I think when I just need gravel, I'm going to come back here. That seems the simplest way. So, yeah, there looks like there isn't going to be enough calcite for me to do what I like. Okay, so I severely underestimated the amount of calcite there would be in this geode. So that means I've got 5 stacks of it and probably a few stacks left over placed around it. Now, I'm wondering how this isn't falling. Okay, that one piece of gravel is falling. So, I have a full inventory, and now it's time to go back to my base. Well, I say that, this is just below my base, but I mean the other base. So I'm back up in the cave, now it's just a short stretch up there, and I'm actually going to take my dog, I believe I called him Bob, up to my proper base, which would be interesting. I'll see how he fares on all the nether bridges. Oh, okay. No, this way. Come on, Bob. Right, so first of all, I'm going to actually start laying down the gravel for the railway. That means I can take up a lot of the slabs, and it will also mean I can then place those slabs down in different places and plan the future of the railway. Okay, so I've run out of gravel completely, but I'd say that I've made a lot of progress, and it looks somewhat okay, but of course I need to start laying out all the dirt to actually make it look somewhat natural. So, with nearly 6 stacks of dirt remaining, which is way more than I thought I would have, the terraforming of this section is, well, the grass needs to fill in and I ought to bone meal it, but it's basically completely done, and it looks somewhat natural. So, after bone mealing all the stuff over there, I went on a trip in the nether to Crimson Forest. Second time I've been there, but just like the first time, my microphone was muted, so the footage was completely useless. I did, however, get 50 crimson stems, so that is 100 crimson planks, and that will be hopefully good enough to sort of finish the signal boxes. I have to wire them up and put glass in as well as the door, but it's basically as good as done at this point. The framework, at least. So I've placed the staircases and did a little bit of terraforming here so it doesn't go down and then immediately back up again, because that just seems a bit useless. But now I am going to just finish up this bit. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be completely finished. But I am going to make the rim at the top. So now, this signal box is on the same level as that one. Yay! And I want to go find a tree to mine and sleep, because I don't want to have it all crimson. Likely have some birch in there. So I've done what I can so far with the roofs, because, well, this signal box just needs the wiring and the glass, and it's completely done. And that will be quite simple, given that it's just going to be connected to one point, so have one lever. Ooh. What? Okay, at least I didn't stare right at it, I suppose. But that was just very annoying. And I need to eat, of course. There we go. But over this way is where birch trees are. And I actually gathered a bunch of saplings of them. And there's a chest over there. Ought to plant them and use them as a tree farm like the oak. But I don't use them as much, and it's too much the effort considering the fact that birch and oak give the same sticks after all, and those are what I use as the product of the tree farm. So I have okay, that zombie's really annoying me. Not sure you can hear that, but there is literally a baby zombie right below me. I really want to find out where that cave is. But yeah, I've basically finished the frames of the signal boxes. You'll notice I put that there. I'm going to have a light underneath that one once it's properly done inside. It's not just going to be torches. And yeah, going to start work on the church next episode because I have completely run out of time. This is basically the latest it can possibly be for me doing this in relation to when I'm releasing this video. But yeah, I'd say it's been a good episode, and I will maybe, well, yes, I will see you in the next episode, because this is definitely not the end of the series. I do intend to keep going for quite a while, maybe until, probably not, I'll probably keep going through 1.19, because it's only going to be a real change to the swamps, and basically, yeah, so probably until 1.20 this will be going, and it will be a fun ride the entire way, probably. So yeah, maybe the railway will be done soon. Ought to build an iron farm and the XP farm. Those are objectives that have to be done. I know that. And I also know that I'm just waffling on now. So I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!